Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Nasa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective.
Shut up. 3, 2.
Libra.
And my name is Charles. Cancer. And my name is Larry.
Nathan doesn't know I'm hot. Hi.
Every guest we bring on, as one of your guests, sings with you. Well, take it back. Rhea did sing with you too.
She sang with me. Huh? You want to sing?
I want to sing.
What you want to sing?
I don't sing well.
Okay.
And so
a lot of people don't.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. I was singing Jesus Love You yesterday and Maya was like, no.
Oh,
so
Maya can sing.
Yes.
Oh, multi-talented. We've seen a multi-talented queen.
She is. I hate people who sing though and don't want to sing, Faith. Like, don't give me a gift. Don't give I'll be at the church.
Because I'm going to use it.
I'm going to use it. You don't be singing for the
I don't want to be in the choir though.
You don't be singing. You do car concerts.
Cut up in the car. Woo!
You ain't solo the Sweetheart song either.
I'm sorry. I've not been asked. Thank you.
Okay. I'll put that in my back pocket.
Right.
No, don't.
Hi, people.
Right. We have a whole guest, and they're like, "Who the hell is that?" Welcome to the Go Ladies podcast.
Yes. Thanks for joining us yet again.
We're happy to have you.
As you see, we just get to talking. I think we just every time we just get to talking. So, you know, your family. Just welcome to the conversation.
Welcome to
Hey, girl.
the show. Speaking of family, we have one of our loyal friends to the show.
Yes.
Dr.
Come on now with the
LaTresa Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're happy to have her.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here. I just want to say I stan Faith and Nasa. This is a true story. I am like Nasa's #1 fan.
She is.
If there was a fan club, I would not only be a client, I would be the player president. No, I really have love for Nasa and Faith. I stand them in this podcast and the platform. They're not paying me to say this. They're not paying me at all. Let alone to say this. But I really have so much appreciation for both of y'all, like in real life. Aww. Before y'all even had the podcast. So I'm very happy to be here with y'all. And I would talk to y'all about anything.
Now, let me say this. Go on and cry. LaTresa is very much falls under the Cancer zodiac.
Oh, very much.
Hence all the mushiness there that we appreciate.
Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't cry saying that.
No, it was in there. It was like back here.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Definitely.
Yes.
Why are you a stan of Nasa? Because Nasa's a hot mess all day, every day.
Because Nasa's real. Hot mess or not, Nasa's going to be 100% authentically herself. Mm-hmm. Good or bad. Mm-hmm. And you know where you stand with her. It's not a question. You don't have to.
Oh, Jesus.
No, real talk. Like, you don't have to
True.
guess. And she's not fake or phony. It's a lot of people out here who
preach on a Sunday,
move in a way that is not congruent with how they speak. Nasa is who she is, and it's not a turn on or turn off with that. So I appreciate people who are real and who are themselves, because I think it empowers other people to be who they are. So that's why I stand you.
Oh, thank you.
That was wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
You need to introduce
I didn't
her
practice that.
Look,
you should. I love it. Yeah.
She didn't say I was mean. Like, you always say I'm mean. She didn't say I was mean.
Nasa's never been mean to me.
Thank you. See, but you said it eloquently.
I ain't been mean to you.
Okay, you ain't been mean. You just got me
No,
together.
well, yeah, but sometimes you have to be gathered.
Nasa
Sometimes
will
I have
gather
to be
you.
gathered.
Right,
But
Faith will gather me, though.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do, yeah.
You gather
and
me.
that's the power of friendship.
Exactly.
Mine's a little nicer, though.
Rainbow.
I mean,
Right.
The more you know.
Right.
Oh my my gosh. Thank you, Dr. Jackson. I call her Jackson.
Yeah.
LaTresa is my line sister, and she is our soror.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, thank you. And while you heard me say Dr. Jackson, we do plan to have her on a later show, so we will get into all that.
Because I'm a teeth girl.
You know what? Goodbye, Law.
As Law Roach would say, I'm a teeth girl.
A teeth girl. But today, she's here because, what are we talking about next?
Because I'm also a single girl.
She's single.
I'm a teeth girl and a single girl.
Help us out. Because these dating streets.
It's the gutter. Oh. The dating streets are very much the gutter.
I would agree.
Okay. Skid Row.
I mean,
Skid Row.
The streets of heaven are paved with gold. The dating streets are paved with poo.
Oh,
like it's not good.
It's like drain water.
Okay.
I definitely want to get into that because Faith, has never been married. Mm-hmm. I have been married and just got back outside. Mm-hmm. You also have never been married.
Never been married.
So, yeah, this is very different from when I was last outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. A lot has changed.
When I was last outside, I had a pager.
Oh. Okay.
I had an 800 page. I was cool. You can call me from anywhere for the free. But yeah.
You so classy.
Right.
Not a pager.
I had a permanent pager.
Yes. P&P.
Yes.
But
now it's different.
It's very different. It's February, month of love, month of
Black History,
of course.
Hopefully the month of manifesting that shit.
Yes.
All of the above. Before we get into it, though, LaTresa, background, you're professional, wonderful, Black, everything, a wonderful auntie.
Aww.
You really are a mom tea. That's your jam. Cancer Bae, I always call her that. So she's highly
all
emotional.
Feelings, all emotions, all the
feelings.
time. If there's a feeling, I'm going to have it. If it's a tear, I'm going to drop it.
Yes. So
you're Maya.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. First of all.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself, and also as it pertains to just dating and you out here. What you been doing?
What I've been doing? Nothing. No. I am originally from Indiana. I'm a Midwest girl. Came to the South many years ago. Fell in love with being down here because I really love being around Black people. In my town in Indiana did not have a lot of that, and that's still the case. So I thought moving to a bigger city would open up the world for me, which it did in some ways, but in the dating world, it did not. I am a professional dentist. Again, a teeth girl. Very much Colgate smile.
Okay.
And habitually single, chronically single.
Okay.
I'm not that mad about that. We'll get into that a little bit later because I'm really not that mad about it.
Okay.
Let me just say, as I say to Faith, here's the thing.
The hair flip. I saw the hair flip.
Here's the thing.
You shake, she flips.
I like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an amazing life. And my life has to go on whether there's somebody there or not.
Come on now.
Trash still got to go out.
Yep.
Bills still got to get paid.
Yep.
Would I like to have a companion? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I can't put my life on hold waiting for dating to be a great experience.
Exactly.
Right now it's not. So I can't put all of my eggs in that basket and wait to travel and wait to enjoy life experiences because I don't have a partner. Me and my line sisters go together real bad. We do everything together. And it's not a substitute, but I have companionship. I have a very full life. And so I'm not necessarily missing anything.
You're alone, but not lonely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's single and not thirsty.
Right, girl. Come on now. I don't stay parched.
Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I really do like that. And as a person who's been married, for me, it took a second to make that transition. I was used to having a partner for so long.
Yes.
First time I had to change a light bulb in my own house, I was like, who's going to change this light bulb?
Yeah.
I can't reach a damn light bulb. not have to buy a ladder to get the club. You know, like little stuff like that I didn't think about. And so I had to retrain my own thinking about, okay, no, you are alone now, but you are not lonely, you know? So.
And it's okay to be one or the other or both. Sometimes, do I feel lonely sometimes? Yeah, but not longer than it takes for me to do what I need to do about that. But I don't feel bad about being single. And I think that kind of takes the sense of urgency off, because the dating situation is not 100% on me.
Absolutely.
There has to be people available to date. And so I can't do anything about that. I can only do something about me. So if they're not there, then in the meantime, I still got to get it.
Bella, do what you need to do.
That makes total sense.
So both of y'all are dating adjacent at this point? Are you actively? No.
I'm inactively dating.
Nasa?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
I'm not a good dater. I recognize
Really?
I'm not. I'm not. Would I date me? Yeah, because I'm a good time.
Okay. Good time, girl.
Good time. I'm going to have fun with you. I'm going to do all those things. But I don't like a lot of BS.
And there's a lot of that out there.
I don't like a frivolous small talk.
Yes.
And so I'm just like, yeah, true story. I actually posted that. I was talking to this guy. I got sick. Like, I had a sinus infection. I was sick. You know, like I was down.
Yeah.
And so he hit me up and I was like, hey, I'm really sick. You know, I'll hit you up later on when I feel better.
Good communication.
Exactly.
We like that.
Not asking you to bring me no soup, no medicine, no nothing. I'm just letting you know while you're not hearing from me.
Yes.
A week goes by. I'm still very much so sick. And he was like, well, I don't think you're feeling me anymore. And so I'm just going to move on. And my response to him is, I don't know you enough to feel you or not, number one. Yeah. Number two, I was sick.
Which you communicated.
Exactly. Yeah. Number three, I ain't trying to change your mind, though. So you be blessed.
Yes.
Right. There you go.
You know, I okay.
Yeah.
Did he even ask you if you were still alive before he decided that you weren't feeling him?
Are you,
No,
yeah.
So I am taking an active hiatus from online dating.
Okay.
Because I just feel like it's a lot of transactional, one-sided, not very conversational. You know, it's just we're texting 3 times and then it just leaves.
Yes.
And I'm just like, no.
I just sent Faith a video yesterday. Oh, I sent it to the podcast account.
Okay. You gotta watch it.
And it's essentially the online dating thing of start a conversation. Hey, what are you doing? And then the person fades out. And that's the conversation. It's one, these people don't know how to have conversations.
No.
They don't know how to talk to other human beings. So I have concerns just in general about their day-to-day interactions with people. So I'm on Bumble, one of 3 million dating apps or sites. If you're not familiar, you match with the person, but the woman has to initiate contact, which is great. That's why I like that one. I don't know which ones you're on, but
Hinge.
And I did Hinge as well for a little bit. But Bumble, you don't get inundated with unsolicited pictures and the random people just hitting you up. Like, you match with the person and then the woman has to initiate the conversation. So I do that. I see your picture and I'm like, oh, that looks like you had a great time at some festival. And the response is, hey, what's up?
What?
I opened the conversation for you. Oh, yes, I did this, and this. It was a great thing. You should check it out sometime. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this is fun. I love challenges. What? I love a good puzzle.
So weird.
It is so weird. It's either that or I was explaining to Faith, a lot of my interactions are, okay, if I'm asking you, hey, so are you from Nashville? No. Okay. So then, no, I'm from.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you tell me where you're from. I know where you're from.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's it. You don't say, what about you?
Right.
So it's not like that we're asking for like deep, meaningful conversations right off.
Exactly.
Do you know how to say, what about you?
I'm even cognizant of not asking what you do for a living.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, because of the whole gold digger mentality. When
Yes.
people ain't gotta go. But, you know.
Sterling silver digger.
Yeah. I got a lot of bronze.
Cubic zirconia digger.
But, okay. But what industry are you in? You know?
Yes.
Let's keep it broad. You know? We don't have to go into details of titles. I don't know you like that. You know? So let's keep it here. And even that's hard to even get out of people. And I'm just like, so my question really is, and this is a broad question, but is it the fact that people don't want to talk to each other anymore? Because of social media, because of, you know, this not personal conversation that we're having anymore.
Right.
And is it because of also my generation? You know, I'm over 40, obviously.
For sure.
That's what this podcast is about, being over 40.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, you know, do men and women of this generation know how to have those conversations anymore? In this new technology that we've introduced.
Let me say this. I feel like the movie WALL-E predicted all of this.
Girl.
If you
WALL-E knew what he was talking about.
WALL-E, Terminator, all that stuff is coming true.
WALL-E was a prophet.
And seriously. I feel like our generation, we do know how to talk, but I think social media and technology has made it easier for us to draw back. True. Because I think we were socialized. We were around before these things came into play. The interesting thing to me, though, is dating apps and that whole surge. It's like, do people, and I know people meet each other in person, but I mean, do they really anymore? Do people meet at Starbucks? You're just at the grocery store?
I wish, because I was just in Starbucks and wasn't nobody fine.
You do meet people. Not meaningful relationships. At
the day party?
At the gas station. Hey,
beautiful, how you doing?
I don't get that.
You don't get your gas?
No, I don't get gas station.
That's the best hyping up that you'll ever get in your life.
Maybe I'm not together.
If you feeling down, go to your neighborhood gas station in the hood.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna make your day.
Absolutely.
No, I don't think gas station play it, but I mean,
okay.
The gas station near me is not really.
Yeah, we're gonna find you a gas
I'm gonna go over to the marathon on 28th.
Oh, they'll get you right there. Yeah, they're gonna make you feel real good about yourself. Might sing you a song. Right. I've had a song sung to me about wanting to run their fingers through my hair. And you know, that really, it did something for me. It lifted my spirits that day a little bit. I walked fast though to still get to my car to leave. But you know, I appreciated it. But to answer your question, I don't meet anybody anywhere because I don't really go out. I don't go out with the intention of meeting somebody. Right. If I leave my house, it better be for a good reason. That's step one. So I'm out with the girls. Yeah. And I think it can be hard to approach. If it's like 6 or 7 of us, I don't think people are going to approach you to...
I just had a conversation.
Yeah. It just doesn't lend itself to that. Like there's a group of 6 women.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to this guy, not like that. But asked about like approaching women in groups, and he was telling me like, if somebody caught my eye, I would not approach the group, but hopefully if she were by herself, if she went to the restroom, whatever that looks like, then I would approach her.
Yes,
but you know, I feel like a lot of women like it's guys here. Why don't they come?
Why are they not talking to us?
They too.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of men,
and they were there with a purpose.
Okay,
because they had
go ahead.
There's another Greek organization that was having a meet and greet at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's still weird to me. You have all these. We talked about it, but I get groups.
Let's be honest. Before we were Deltas, if Delta had a meet and greet, and there were a ton of fine dudes there, I ain't seen
I don't see them.
I
don't see them. Eyes on Delta.
Focus.
True. You got to focus. So I understood that. But I was just like, dang, this is a waste of opportunity.
So that it was people who were interested, were doing. No wonder, because it really was like a group of women at the bar, this mass group of men in the middle and some more women at the back. And there was no mixing and mingling in there.
Which is why I asked. Because I got there, like, it's a middle school, like what's going on? And then someone said, oh, it's an interest meet and greet for this organization.
Okay.
Now I
knew I wasn't tripping. Okay.
Yeah. Because I looked good that day.
Yeah. I was cute. I was cute. I had the thighs out. I had the leg knees out.
Good that day. So I was like,
Okay. But even when it's not that, because there was an event, the tea party? I didn't go to that. But there was a tea party that several of our girls went to. And
there were men there.
There were men. And I'd heard, like, none of them were coming up. There was no other event going on that y'all were aware of.
No.
Yeah.
And it just, the approaching just isn't there.
See.
To which I wonder, I don't say a great disservice, but speaking of our generation, we're used to being pursued.
Yes.
So then enter in the shoot your shot era where women who tend to be younger than us, I'm going to be honest, really do, what's good? I'm trying to talk to you, I'm trying to holler. So do men have to work anymore? Because women are, and obviously this is blanket, is generalizations. I know it's not the same across the board, but a lot of women are making it to where men don't have to pursue them. I know for you pursue.
When I'm shopping, I'm shopping.
Right.
Okay. When I'm shopping, I'm shopping.
Yeah.
But I think it has to be both ways.
Yes.
Like, if I see something that I want, I'm going to speak to what I want.
Right.
I expect the male to do the exact same thing.
Yes.
If you see what you want, go shoot your shot, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, back to day party.
Yes.
I mean, day party, I was putting points on the scoreboard. I was shooting shots and hitting baskets. I was
As you should.
Points.
I support that.
Don't support her.
Yes. I was.
She's putting in work.
And sometimes it's as simple as a hello. Open the door.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
True.
Open the door to the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't have to be like, hello, would you like to go out with me? No, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
You know? But I am going to, open the door. And should someone decide to walk through it, then we can have that continued conversation.
Correct.
That's kind of how I felt it. I know.
And I support shooting your shot or being approached. I think with guys, do they still approach? It's more of what is the situation. And I think there was a lot of issues, especially when social media became a thing of a guy like creeping on you to like approach you and you don't want to be approached. So what I've heard from a lot of them is that when it comes to approaching a woman, they don't want to get shot down. Nobody wants to get shot down.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
So they would rather the woman show that they actually are interested and open by coming to them. So then what happens? Nobody approaches anybody.
But, okay, I can understand that for women because, and this is my take on men. Obviously, I don't have a penis, so I don't know.
Right.
But this is my take on them. Men are very visually stimulated. So they will rank a woman based upon how she looks and then later on get to know her.
Yes.
Women do a point system. It'll be, how does he look? Is he a powerful man? Is he a wealthy man? I mean, that plays into part too, to the whole security and safety type situation. And then any other attribute. Is he a kind man? Is he X, Y, and Z? So if you're not number 10 in looks, you might be a 5 in looks.
Right.
But you might be a 10 in kindness and an 8 in, security and safety. We're going to be like, oh, okay, he's a good guy.
Yes.
Which is very different. If I don't talk to you, though,
you don't know those things.
The other things.
Right.
And so I feel like, men should talk more, about to people because you never know. Your point system might go up.
Yeah.
You might not be the most fine dude in the world according to superficial standards. Let me clarify.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you have a good talk game, people like, how did Jay-Z get Beyonce? Nigga can talk.
He can talk.
And he from New York. I just want to
and that adds, for Faith, that adds at least several points.
I have had some conversations with men from New York who might not be the finest, but they got confidence. It's something, I promise you.
Yeah, it's a swag.
It's a swag. It's a confidence.
You
it's
like
what they're saying. I do, but it's not. I like their confidence. They aren't afraid to approach you from my experience. They just aren't. I feel like here, it's let me just be in a corner. And it's like, I ain't gonna bite you.
And also, I think just speaking to the demographics of dating in Nashville and in whatever city you might be in, Nashville.
Talk about it.
The black men are not here that much. Are they here? Yes, but are they already married?
There's a lot of them who are
that
married.
doesn't stop a lot of them.
Right.
But I will say, okay, so I was on Hinge for a couple months or whatever. Here it's very dry. So I'm swiping white man. Yeah. I thought I saw this white man already. Nope, that's a different white man. He just looks like the same white man that I just saw. Which is, if you're into that, there's no problem with that. I'm equal opportunity.
You are.
I won't tell y'all my business, but I'm equal opportunity.
Right.
Okay. I go to Chicago. I was there for 4 or 5 hours. Changed my location to Chicago. Oh, it was raining black men. Just everywhere. Like, just everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, automatically overrun. In the best way imaginable. All gainfully employed. Highly educated. Very, very good looking. Everywhere. Great. Matched with a lot of them, but I was only in town for a little bit.
Right.
Came back to Nashville. White man, black man who says that he has conservative leanings, and all of his group pictures are with all white people, where he's the only black person. Okay, so he's no. Okay,
right.
And so it just. Me going to a different city just for a few hours just opened up everything.
Same thing when I was in LA.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, different flavor over here. Okay. Different things. So.
It's just not here. And that's really unfortunate because I want to date a black man.
Okay.
I want to be in a relationship with a black male. Nashville just does not have enough of them.
The plethora of them that you
yeah. It's just not here. And I do travel a lot, so that helps, but then I'm not crazy and I believe in being safe.
Right.
So me being in a different city and going out with somebody, and I'm not like around my people who could get to me if something went down, that's not a smart thing to do. And my dad would literally
So dating
come
out
apart.
of town for me is let's meet at a neutral location that I already know.
Okay.
You know, or at least that I'm choosing. So we're going to meet here, and then I will continue back, to my own abode on my own. I can't, people do travel and do, one night stands and all that. For me personally, I hate to have to kill somebody, and I would hate, I don't worry about me being killed. I hate to have to kill somebody.
No, that's real.
And so that would just be bad, and so it would mess up my whole dating life. So I thought, let's not do that.
Then it's love after lockup, and then we got a different situation. That's not what That's
not what I want.
What we're trying to do.
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna chime in. So you said black male.
Yes.
Because I was gonna ask what
am I looking for?
There you go.
Okay,
so that's one. But that's to Nace's point with the point system. Like, just
really
top 5 or whatever.
Top 5, highly educated.
Okay,
did not have to be a doctor, of any kind, but well educated. Goals, passionate about something. Okay. We don't have to be passionate about the same thing, but do you have a passion or are you just existing every day? Like, that's not my jam. So I need you to be excited about something that's legal. Don't be excited about illegal stuff.
Right.
Yeah, excited about,
No, D voice.
No, this is not long time ago.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will turn state's evidence.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, as a quick aside, when I came to TSU, part of the reason I fell in love with the South was the number of black men of all different varieties. Men going to class with locks, gold grills in their mouth, pants sagging, but they were going to class on a college campus.
Yes.
Like, so it didn't matter. Yeah. It was just like there's different ways to be black. Which is a whole different conversation. But that really was just like, it was different from what I grew up around as far as seeing black people and what it meant to be black where I lived. So going back to my list, which I don't have a list because I want to be open.
Right.
You have to be a good person. Are you a good human being?
Right.
Are you good to other people? Are you kind to other people? Like, if you go out with them and they talk to the service staff crazy.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's it. That's it. And some people really don't have manners or home training, which at this big age is just unacceptable. Because if it wasn't taught to you, you've had enough time to teach it to yourself. Yeah. But just, are you a good person? When I sum it up, I'm a person who is looking for another good person.
Yeah.
I just want to feel okay around you. I don't have to feel butterflies. Right. Like, that means something wrong in here. I don't want to have to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. What is that? I don't want to feel butterflies. I don't have to feel. That's unrealistic. Do I like who I am when I'm with you?
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Yes.
Yeah. Do I have to adjust who I am to be around you?
Yeah.
Can I be who I am? No.
Right. We're not playing small.
Right.
And I've done that.
Right.
I did that, and it wasn't
misogynist?
Good.
Okay. And undercover misogynist, not even knowing what a misogyny is. A lot of people.
I got a good story.
A lot of men want to have sex with women who don't like women.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on.
And that's an issue. And they don't even realize they don't like women.
Right.
They want you for what you can do and not who you are. And that's the very thing that they're trying to get away from in the women that they date. They don't want a woman who is after them for what they have. Yeah. They want to be seen, but then we should be able to expect the same thing from them. And it's like, do you just see me?
Right.
Can I just be who I am around you? If I have to start off telling half-truths or like acting like I'm halfway interested in something that I'm not, or feeling like I can't talk to you about what I'm into, how is that sustainable?
It's not.
If we're doing that in the talking stage, you have to maintain that. If you once you tell a lie, you have to keep telling the same lie. And I don't ever want to lie about who I am, because all of this came from somewhere. And I deserve to be 100% me with whoever I'm with. Or I don't need to be with that person.
Period, Pooh.
That's true. My daughter said to me the other day, she's like, everybody wants a bad bitch. She has to do what it takes to be with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's true.
I read something the other day, some just random scrolling, a guy was posted somebody else's post or whatever about bad bitches, and it was like, no, something real men really want, like the soft women, not everything has to be. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Here's the deal,
everybody has a preference.
Find the lid for your pot.
That's, you always say that. That's true.
You know,
that's
if
true.
you want a plate fixing, stay at home type chick, there's a chick out there for you.
Yeah, she'll fix your plate.
If you want a chick that goes out and works, y'all a power couple, find that. The problem is, so often we try to find this person. Right. I'm going to remake and mold you into this.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, just find
what you're looking for.
It's that dating potential. You're dating the potential of who they could be as opposed to dating who they are now.
Yeah, exactly.
My therapist tells me, shout out to therapy, mental health, that I always try to see the best in people, and sometimes the best ain't in there.
Right.
Come on, therapist.
It's not in there.
In my book, I even wrote, a lot of women marry Clark Kent. Trying to wait for him to be Superman.
And I don't even like DC.
Me either, really. But you have to marry Clark Kent and like Clark Kent.
Yes.
He may never put on that cape.
Yeah.
You know, you can't all be like, when you gonna fly today? Clark, like, I ain't flying. I'm writing
Not
a little
today,
story
girl.
for the paper. You know, you gotta be okay with that.
Lois Lane.
Right. But I mean, it's
no, that's real.
That's very true.
We gotta quit looking at potential and think about who is right in front of us. And be okay with who's right in front of us, and not try to project what we want onto this person. It doesn't work like that.
I used to think I was Bob the Builder, and I loved a good project, and I felt like we could overcome. We shall overcome. we could make you into whatever. But then I really had to work on me.
Yes.
Build yourself up.
Yeah.
Build me. Like, as Nasa said, would I date me? Yes, I'm lit. Fuck. Of course I'm lit.
Right. Exactly.
I have a great time
Yes,
with
you
myself.
are. You are.
But I had a lot of stuff that I had to work on before putting myself back out there. And I shared with Faith that I had deleted all the apps because I really wanted to focus on getting some stuff squared away in my personal life and some other things in therapy before I put myself back out there.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just out there, my issue was about to get a little deep. My issue was that I believed that if I found somebody who liked me enough and loved me enough, I wouldn't have to do it myself. I don't have to work on my issues if you like me, even though I have issues. Yeah. So then if I put so much weight on another person, like fixing me, or like we're going to at least cover up the issues, I'm going to be so happy and so in love that I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we're not going to do that. Let me get back in this therapy. And part of that is just being accountable because, again, whether I have a partner or not, I have to be okay. So these things still have to be worked out, have to be discussed, have to be fixed before I expect somebody else to do any of that emotional labor for me.
I get it.
So
I'll tell you about it. Jesus says, Nasa doesn't.
Thank you.
I
love that.
I don't try to save anybody anymore. I've done that. I had a messianic complex. I can fix everything. Right? You know, part of that's the consultant in me, the really good, employee, but it's not really the good thing in a relationship.
Right.
Try to fix everything.
Yeah.
And the other part is let people show you who they really are and believe it.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom about this guy that I was seeing short term. And she was like, well, you didn't give him a fair chance. I said, I did. Yeah. I said, he showed me this, this, and this. And I don't like it. Right. And she was like, well, did you tell him you didn't like it? I said, no.
Did you have to?
Yeah. I said, no. Yeah. Because that's who he is.
Yeah.
So why would I come in knowing this is who you are and be like, I don't like that, change that? Like, no. Yeah. I'm never going to ask you to reform, transform, evolve yourself into what I think you should be. Yeah. He's grown. Yeah. This is what he thinks
and that's who he is. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's just not for me. And that's okay. Right. And she was like, well, I see it. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
I was about to say, why your mama Savannah's mama? Wait till
Savannah, he's a good man, Savannah.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I can't save or transform anybody.
No.
I don't want to,
Yeah, your own stuff to work on.
Exactly. Everybody do the work.
That's good. For sure. Well, I was gonna ask on our cards.
Oh yes, you have the cards.
But you pretty much answered it. Like, okay, what have you done or are currently doing to position yourself for a mate? And you both have answered that in the sense of becoming the best version of yourself. You know what I mean?
It's the healing portion for me. Yeah. It's really about healing the relationship, mostly the relationship I have with my mother. Because of things that I saw as far as her relationships with other people and her relationship with my dad. And that really colored a lot of how I relate to people in that way. And so we are doing a lot of work in mother-daughter therapy, which we have coming up this week. Thank God for that. But looking at what's going on with me. Yeah. And really just continuing to enjoy my life and not put so much pressure on myself to find somebody or be with somebody. Yes. I want to. Do I want to? Yes. Yeah. Am I going to make it my entire life a personality?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Let's circle back though. Something you said a little while ago about when you leave your house, you have a reason to leave your house. Yes. And so in the past, some of my friends who were single were like, can't find a man. And I'm like, number one, you should be looking for a man. Right. You should live your life. But number two, if you're always at a Delta function, ain't no men there. Nope. It's a sorority meeting. Ain't no men there. Yeah. If you're always, it's true. It's true. If you're always at the church, the church is primarily female. Yeah. Yes. If you're always in the house, And I told them, I said, Domino's does not deliver pizza and dick to your door. They don't.
It would be nice. I don't even like Domino's, but I would take that dick delivery. Dick dash.
Right, but they don't deliver.
They don't.
So if you want to...
Would you say you have to bleep that out?
I just said pizza and dick.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, you have to leave your home.
True.
If you're going to find
Yes.
someone.
You too.
So even for me, post-pandemic, I realized I was getting really used to... I'm running out. I'm looking a mess.
Yes.
You know, I'm at the hair, the ponytail, and I'm just gonna throw on whatever, and I'm gonna run to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Now when I leave the house, I at least try. I ain't gonna put on no heel or nothing like that.
No.
I ain't doing all that. No. But I'm at least gonna wait. Let me get together.
Yeah.
And then leave the house.
Yeah.
And do whatever I have to do.
Yeah.
And live my life. And if I should happen to cross paths with somebody, I'm not, you know,
you're not completely busted.
Right.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I do make an effort to leave my house more because I'm like, okay, number one, I shouldn't be a hermit.
Right.
And number two, like, life is for the living, so let me go live it.
Yeah.
But let me go outside and live it, you know, so I can be open to whatever crosses my path.
I could see that. And I could do no.
Used to be in the house.
I really be in the house. I love a good nap, girl. Oh, I love me some rest. But I don't like to do like just a regular I'm not a hookah girl.
Oh no.
I'm not a lounge club girl.
Don't get me started.
Like I want to go to the library. I want to go to the bookstore. I want to go to the museum. Me and Faith love a good museum.
So does
Yeah,
Nisa.
I
Oh, we need to do some. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, museum date.
Smithsonian tour. I feel it in our future.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with people who like to do those things, but that's not where I'm going to be. And
Right,
so
right.
then I'm just not going to go. I used to do that. I had a former friend that was super into hookah, and I would just go and sit with her and hang out because I wanted to be there with my friend.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I wanted to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go out, but
I'm not for doing things
really.
you don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But I am for doing things outside the home so that way you can open
thing.
yourself. It's still going to be things I want to do, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, I mean, like I'm going to a Grizzlies game with you.
We're going to a Grizzlies
You know, and so am I a basketball watch 84 games? No.
Right.
But am I there for the activity? Because I
Right.
like to be out and about into the activity and I've never been to one? Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm into the exploration and the adventure of it more so than that. Because I feel like a lot of women now, which women do like sports. Let me
Yes.
clarify that. I'm not saying that women can't love sports.
Right.
I know a lot of my friends, though, who were never into sports, all of a sudden are now football aficionados. And I'm like...
Yeah, man.
I really know you.
Right, I really know you.
Right, like, okay, girl.
Like,
Like-
yeah. Okay.
Somebody told her, or them, that, you know... get to know sports with the men on.
Yes.
And so now you're over there studying the stats. And I'm like,
Again,
listen.
it's the taking on the
Yeah.
personality traits that you think are going to be
Yeah.
attractive instead of
being
being
who you
you.
are.
Being who
And
you are.
he's like, oh, I watch football every Sunday. I'm like, that's cool. I'm going to be doing this
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
I'll catch a game every now and then
Yeah.
with you.
Right.
But, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna just, you know, watch 84.
Yeah, you don't have to transform yourself
No.
to be that. But I do need to get out of the house more. That really is. I've always been a homebody. When I was growing up, I didn't have a curfew because I wasn't going nowhere. I was in the house. You were gonna find me in my room with the door closed, reading, watching TV, whatever.
Yeah.
And even now, I went home for Christmas. What I do? Go in my room. It's still my room.
Yeah.
I know my mom changed into her makeup room, but it's still my room.
Yes.
And close the door. Like that's just part of me. So I know that unless somebody is breaking into my apartment, that I'm not going to meet somebody who's coming there.
Right.
Yeah.
But I also leave the house usually in Adidas slides
You do.
and like my hoop shorts.
Yeah.
I've been looking real
You know
studly.
what? Again, but you have to do what's organic to you. But I
Right.
do also believe it's okay to step it up a little bit. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like stretch yourself.
Yeah.
Because I love leggings and slides. And
I got on leggings right now. So.
It's the most comfortable thing.
But you have gotten out. Again, I can't
Yes.
because LaTresa is hard on herself. Like,
Oh,
a lot.
absolutely. Yeah.
She goes to things. But, you know, like you mentioned museums. When's the last time you went to the Frisk? So it might be time for a Frisk
Yeah.
date. You know what I mean? Just even something like that.
And I need to right now, especially because I'm not working. Like I don't have anywhere I have to be.
Yeah.
So I do have time to get out there more.
Yeah.
And really just setting the intention to do it just because I want to, and not because maybe somebody will be there. Yeah. And I think that's the thing. Also, when we're going out, it's like, oh, are there gonna be guys there? Right. I mean, I'm gonna ask, and I'll ask, where the hood niggas at?
Yeah, she could. You can say.
That's my favorite thing to ask if you tell me about something that's going on. Like, I want to know, are they there?
Yes, it's authentic to you.
If I go talk to them, no.
Well, you might though.
I might. I want to see if they there. I want to look at them.
Yeah.
But I need to get out for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we're doing these things for us. It's not for somebody else. If somebody comes along, then great.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm with it. Organic experiences.
I think that we have to do all of us, male and female, have to do a better job of bridging the divide. Because if you listen to the crap that's on all the socials,
yes,
it's always
men versus women. Yes,
and I'm like, who is this serving?
Right.
Who is this serving?
It's such a hot take just because, and I share with Faith. One of the things that I love and appreciate about this podcast is that y'all are not rehashing the same rhetoric of men want this, women want this, we don't want this, we don't want that. And that's easy. Yeah. That conversation is easy because everybody's they're gonna put somebody on who has a very polarizing viewpoint on it. Yeah. Then it's going to get the women upset or the men upset at each other. Yeah. They're getting what they want, which is engagement and comments and things, but it doesn't ever move the thing forward. No. And so because you all talk about different things in that and actually like how to make yourself better, that's one of the things I really enjoy. And I did tell Faith that. Like that's one of the things I enjoy about it. It's just that it's different. Y'all aren't talking about the easy stuff. Men versus women, that conversation is never going to get old.
There's no silver bullet for a relationship. There's no one size fits all for a relationship. If you like naked Sundays, find somebody who likes naked Sundays, and y'all just supposed to be naked on Sunday. You know what I mean? You have to define your relationship for yourself, and that's the joy. Yeah. Again, find the person though that compliments you, that wants the same things and goals as you. And if you are a hotep dude, you better get you a dashiki wearing hotep chick. Yeah. You know? I mean, it's that simple.
With the patchouli. A patchouli poppy.
There you go. You have to find what works for you and sift through all the riffraff. I know that even on my dating profile, it says, if your freedom is rooted in my oppression, don't talk to me. That tells you right now what kind of vibe I'm on.
Yes.
Don't come over here.
Don't come over here. No foolishness.
And when I play the whole 20 questions you play on every dating app, like for the person you first meet them, my question is, can you make love without conquering?
Maybe know what that means.
Right. Can you make love without conquering?
That's...
Because a lot of men, especially my generation, have been taught that you have to coerce somebody into it or whatever, and I'm like, no.
No, I want it.
We're willing partners here. We're going to make this, shake. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah. But some people don't like that. Yes. So if it's not what you like in your vibe, cool. Boom. Then you go to Pornhub and pick what you need off of Pornhub that has all these fucked up titles. And, do you and go.
You get pretty wild on there.
Yeah. But if you look at the porn that's offered over there, every title is stepmom and son, stepdad and daughter. I'm like, well, that's incest and rape and that's sexual assault. Like, what are we doing
like
here?
There's something about that you like that's a little bit. Now don't get me wrong, I be on the sites,
of course,
but a lot of those titles are very degrading to black women. If there's black women in it, it's not just some title of what it is. It's always some very negative wording to it.
Oh yeah.
But I think also one of the things that you mentioned earlier was just and I just lost my train of thought right while I was saying it. But basically, this is who you are. I don't have to change you. You don't have to change me. But let's just be honest about who we are. Yeah. Like, if you are a very sexual person and that's important to you, then don't try to get a person who is very like modest and you know, maybe not as experienced to explore all of these things, because you already on a different level. You into some like kink stuff and they're like
you got a sex room and
you know what I mean? Like that doesn't match. That doesn't match, and that's okay. But I think that a lot of the dating is, can I get you to like what I like and be who I want you to be, instead of, can I like who you are? Can you like who I am? And then we just call it even. And I think that I would rather have that conversation to know this is what you're about. This is what you're looking for. And I asked a guy that, and I told Faith this story because it was a little, I won't say traumatizing, because I had to laugh about it, because I was like, oh, this is wild. So I talked to this guy on the app. We were just making small talk or whatever. And so I asked him, oh, you know, what type of person are you looking for? Because I may or may not be that, but I would like to know, and you should know. Moreover, more than anything, I'm not trying to find out if I am that. I'm trying to find out if you know what you even want while you're out here. He said, ideally, a Candace Owens type.
He did.
He said
Thank you for watching. Because there are things I want to say that I can't say on this show. No.
I can say it. This is not my show. And I ain't got no job. A Candace Owens type. And
so let me ask you this then.
Yes.
You met him on the app.
Yes.
He saw your picture on the app. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure.
No. And that was part of what I told Faith. I am an HBCU educated black woman. I have locks. I have very visible red locks, bright red. You can see them; they're very bright. Visible tattoos, very much outspoken. And there's nothing about that that would be that person that you want a woman to be modeled after. And I told him that, like, I despise that woman. You will probably find you one of those in Nashville. You'll there's plenty. You'll do great. But I'm not her. And I don't want to be anything like her. And that was a very quick unmatch. But I wanted to let him know that, like, nah, this not that. Like, that was so weird to me.
Very weird.
Like, why even?
Like, he can, why engage? Like, why?
That doesn't make any sense.
There's nothing about my profile or my person that would lead you to believe, like, that is what you're about to get. You're gonna get the opposite of that. And I talk back. I'm a little spicy.
But that's okay.
That's who you are.
That's okay.
That's all right.
I
wish him well with
whatever he's doing.
May he walk in victory.
Amen. Okay, so today we've gleaned a lot. I have, at least, from you two. What? do we? Well, I just want to say, this is our kind of to go. Be who you are, unapologetically.
Amen.
Be kind.
Yes.
And it's okay to talk to people, like, in real time. Like, it's okay.
Please.
If you talk to me, I'll talk back.
Just communicate. You know.
Yeah.
Those are my top 3. That's the to go.
I agree with that.
Does that work?
That works for me.
That works for
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Nasa, you know I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, here we go. You know, could you always forget all the places?
I don't forget. First, thank you, LaTresa, for being on the show.
Thank you.
We look forward to having you in the future.
Yes, definitely. I want to continue this offline over some wine, though.
Okay.
Because, you know.
Offline. Okay.
I don't invite you.
That's fine.
Because last week you said I can invite you someplace. You're like, you didn't invite me.
I'm not invited to a lot of places.
Oh, whatever.
It's okay.
Whatever. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, LaTresa.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Faith, for teeing up our to-go, and make sure you're on time, because you was obviously watching the time. And if you are looking for us, you can find us, of course, on all the socials. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we're on iTunes. Why are you making these hand motions?
Y'all on MySpace.
Oh, because I'm counting.
Black Planet.
Black Planet.
Not Black Planet.
We are really everywhere that you can find a podcast platform. So check us out. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you know of a guy that meets Miss LaTresa's profile, that likes museums and all those things, tag them below so that way we can get a thing. If you know a dude got a little New York swag for this one over here, Tag them below. So she'll say hey.
I'll say hey.
Y'all already know what I like.
She'll say yeah.
That's what I'll say.
She'll say that.
Nasa, we know what. Do you want to remind them though?
I mean, if you a 6'3", 250 black man or white man, a little spicy white, I'm okay with that too. You know, I like Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
It's Black History Month.
You know, educated, can make love without conquering, and is not a misogynist. Tag him below. Oh, it's gone to therapy, done the work, and is gainfully employed to check from somewhere, not me. So it's simple.
I like that.
All right, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.